hostile. Take him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, general people, general folks, friends and folks, students, scholars, people of any and all varieties, steam caterpillars, and near-do-wells, and Egypt, welcome to another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. And today, guys, I just decided that since my Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in 2024 video did very, very well, it's over 100 views right now, we're going to be starting a new series where we're going to be going over, it just gave me the idea to just do a series on the old Call of Duties. And we're going to start off with, well, pretty much, we're going to be going over to the old Call of Duties and just looking at underrated guns, you know, underused guns that didn't get a lot of love in competitive or casual play. And we're going to be seeing, were they actually good? Was this gun good? Was it overlooked? Should it have been used more in competitive over, in this case, the ASM1 or the BAL? Now, because that is the gun that people basically use all the time in casual and competitive, because it was just so reliable. It was they were very, very easy to use. But I'll tell you one thing right now. I didn't really go over the gun that we were using. The Call of Duty Advanced Warfare SN6 is going to be kicking off this series. So it's an SN6. It's called the SN6 submachine gun. Right now we're going to be using a variant called the SN6 Magistrate. Now, I use the Magistrate variant instead of the default because the Magistrate is just so easy to get. You don't even get it out of supply drops. All you really do is just play with the SN6, and then you know, after you get a certain amount of kills, I don't remember how many certain amount of kills you have to get, but you just get it without supply drops. It's basically just a variant that you get by just playing with the SN6. So I thought it was just fair, and to use the gun instead, and use the gun instead of like the plain default SN6, because you know it's easy to get. You don't get it by luck, you get it by just playing the game. So I thought it was fair to use a variant in this case. In later videos we will not be using variants because it does change the stats, and we're basically trying to go off of the main default. But I thought that this was fair enough to use a variant for the SN6 in this video. The Magistrate helps with the recoil. That's about it. Brings mobility and handling down. But the recoil, it literally has 0 to no recoil. You take that and then you add the foregrip to the game here, to the gun. It's just absolutely insane. We're using advanced rifling, the foregrip, and the extended mags for this, and it is just an absolute demon, man. It's freaking amazing. It's such a good gun. I will say that does have the least amount of damage in the S&D class category. I think it even has less damage than the freaking Vector, like akimbo weapons, and the ASMR 9, I think it was called, burst SMG. It literally has less damage than that as well. But for some reason, the recoil, even without the foregrip and even without the Magistrate variant, is still very, very minimal and easy to control. And it's way easier to control than the ASM1, which is basically the SMG that we're going to be comparing this to. And it's just, my God, it's so fun to use, man. It is so fun to use. It is very, very easy to use. And you don't really notice that it's the damage is the worst in the SMG class category. Like, you really don't. I'm even using a variant that doesn't like increase the damage, but I do have an attachment like the advanced rifling that helps with the range. It doesn't help with the damage, it just helps with the range. And this is an SMG, which you're pretty much going to be fine, not really challenging people at range. It's going to be close quarters, so basically the advanced rifling doesn't really have that much of an effect. But I'm telling you guys, I'm saying it right here, this gun is underrated. Could it have been used in competitive? Abso-freaking-lutely. I don't think I've ever got outgunned by an ASM1 while using this. Maybe I have. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I just tear the people to shreds with this gun. And the Magistrate camo, the Magistrate variant is basically an easy thing to get, you know, so don't worry about getting it in supply drops. You can get it fairly easily by just playing with SN6. It's underrated. We'll see you in the next video.